Right now, you tune into the Stir Podcast. Tweet Ellie, Jessica, of the builder. Easy, man, Bob.
But until we talk about like police and everything, did you guys see the report, Mystikal report, that he's?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So
It's so crazy.
Okay, so Mystikal.
shake it fast. Watch yourself, Mystikal, yeah, the rapper.
Yeah, I was a fan back in the day. Knowing that I didn't know all the words to what he was saying. But the songs were very...
Them have some nice party hits.
Yeah, they were very catchy.
One song alone.
In the 2000s.
Danger and...
Oh, Danger. So two and Shake It
yeah,
Fast.
two, you know? But...
What? You didn't know what song was saying?
Shake It Fast.
Be cool.
Be cool.
And I didn't know that part. There's the part that he says be cool.
So what did he say before that?
But anyway.
Well, I mean, we're laughing, but it's a serious...
It's a serious situation.
Serious,
it was three women that he raped?
So now.
So they're saying, I mean...
So I was watching the rumor report with Angela E, Breakfast Club. This is his third. This is why he's getting life.
No, this is his
third time.
No, this is his third reported. We don't know if there is any more, but third reported.
Yeah, third reported. You're right. Third reported. So whenever
there were two before, and he went to jail, came out.
Yeah.
And then now the third. So it happened once. You were convicted, went to jail, you come out. Happened the second time, you convicted, you came out, and then this is the third time.
I don't know if he went to jail the last two times. But the second time, I thought he was in jail, and I thought he was still in jail.
Oh.
So I don't know about the first one, but I knew about the first one.
Oh, okay. But the thing is this time around.
Double.
This time around, what happened with this time? What happened was, he beat up the female, he raped her, he cash up $150 from her. He also got charged with the possession of fentanyl, cocaine, marijuana, and other drugs. So I guess he's a drug trafficker. So this is why it's...
Wait, how much
quantity?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
So we get charged with all these too. It's not just rape.
So he is a drug trafficker and he needed to take $150 from some woman?
Mystikal get charged with assault, rape, possession of marijuana, possession of fentanyl, possession of cocaine, other drugs too. So there's a lot more stuff.
In amounts that counts as trafficking, or is it that he had amount where he was gonna take it himself?
I think it's trafficking. Because think about it, nobody don't just have all those
options. If you're a junkie, you need options.
No, man.
No, I think
people have their people.
Yeah, they have
weed
their.
Weed man, weed them.
Exactly.
Coke and stick to them coke.
No.
They have everything. Everything.
Yeah, it has to be him taking that. But as far as I'm concerned, he's mental. There's something wrong with him.
The man beat up the woman, take out the woman's phone, and the woman car key so she can't go nowhere. And then the man send himself for $150 for a cash app. $150. What is that?
Funny.
What do you do with that? Like, he was a sickhead.
Well, he knows why he.
What is that about?
$150. He knows why.
For what?
I don't know, lawyers. I don't know.
Liar? That can't save her right now. Can't save her.
$150.
I'm just saying there has to be a method to the madness.
But we never know this guy was like that still. I had no idea Mystikal was this.
But you know what you realize is a lot of the artists from back in like the early 90s, early 2000s, you realize now a lot of people coming out, or females are coming out saying that they've been raped by them. A lot have been proven, but even R. Kelly, and I don't think it was a secret, but people was just covering it for them.
Yeah. I mean, the time period was just so different back then.
Yeah, because at that point in time is, if you, I mean, it's still happening now, but back then it's more, okay, you are the artist, you are the front and center, we are giving you whatever you need to perform. Which in like the 70s and the 80s, those people were doing coke. So Icon, Tina Turner, them time, they were doing coke.
Right.
And the record labels were giving them the coke.
Because they can't perform without it. It's like, they can't face the coke without it. So whatever the artists need, I'm going to give it to you.
Yes.
So, because you're making us money.
It moved to a point where if the artist needs to rape someone, okay, we'll turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah.
Which is, and then now with the Me Too movement and women having the courage to come out and say like, hey, this happened to me, we're realizing a lot of the people that we idolize or held in high regards, like, they are scumbags.
Yeah, they're real sickheads. To be honest though, a lot of these artists that we support, if we even spend a day with them,
you would never want to support them again.
I've been in that situation. I'm gonna call the artist name, but
Jamaican artist?
Yeah, man. But I'm just saying.
Male or female?
Male.
Oh yeah, which generation?
I'm just saying. Also, like,
which generation?
Most of them big artists, if you spend a day with them,
spend on my ears.
Trust me. Listen, jeez.
This is the person that I'm listening to.
Yeah, support for him from a little and I grow till now, and like, nah.
From him a little to now. Okay, let's be real.
So it's an older person.
Like even one time Kirk meet Junagan. And asked Junagan to take a picture with him. Once I come. And then his words after that. You wanna touch me now? And Kirk still take the picture, and Kirk showed me the picture. Kirk said, Babu, I would never post this picture. If you see Kirk face, come and say, how can I man this? This man I'm gonna look up to and whatnot.
I know.
Come and tell me not touch me now, like say.
I know.
But why did he say that?
Like me come mongrel dog. Man, someone come talk to me like me someone come mongrel dog.
But why would you? I wouldn't even take the picture after that. I would just walk away.
No, I guess him give such and such the phone already.
Yeah, and I walked away. I'm walking away.
That's what I show you. For these artists who even preach righteousness and all this thing.
They're the opposites, and sometimes the ones that we think are the raunchy ones are the one where they see people on the road. They're the ones that you can actually rap and talk to, and it's like nothing.
You know who actually cool? Tommy Lee. Let me Tommy Lee one time. Tommy Lee is one of the coolest.
Tommy Lee was never
people have him as dark gothic.
Well, that's what
right,
he puts out in his music.
Man, one of the coolest youth, like coolest. Wow. If you look at the body, if you talk to him, cool. Yeah, like more like coolest artist in my book.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, when I used to work back in Jamaica, we had this food truck that served breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then Headline Entertainment was right beside our office. So like Sean Paul and all of them used to go there, and Sean Paul used to come out, and the people that would be like, "Oh, boss is going to serve you first," and he's like, "No, these people are here waiting before me. You serve them first." And that, to me, I was like, that's so good, because some artists will come and them want serve me first. I cannot wait. You don't see I'm the boss here. And he was just there chilling.
You sound like Bounty, right?
I didn't mean Bounty. But them have this arrogance to them where you look at them like, oh, you're so open.
But Mr. Vegas, okay, with the Silk Boss thing too, like Mr. Vegas, a lot of times artists go through foolishness with gunman or whatnot. Cause said one time he was at a studio. Like he was there, Sean Paul and General B. General B is who sing Send for Nick Kiga was cool, Mr. Salaman, Nick Kiga and a man yard. That's General B.
Music lesson.
So they were there, right?
There's so many playoff songs.
This man come in now. This man said this young youth come in. Them want double.
Who is the which man?
People always want double play.
Okay.
Want drops and all them stuff. Random man to the studio. Mr. Vegas says Sean Paul. The man come to Sean Paul say want dub. Sean Paul say yo, man look for money to take my father out of prison. You know. So basically, I say if you don't have money, you not get the dub. Man said to the youth take out gun point in Sean Paul face. The youth take out gun and point. This story was released this week. And this was years ago. Before Sean Paul was Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Then I explain to people say no where artists go through with gun and bad man. So I say man took out gun point in Sean Paul face. And then General B have to come so. I'm not gonna do it for you, my king. Me did them for you. So I say General B actually saved Sean Paul life. I say if I never him, and Mr. Vegas say, you know what, I'm going to do them for you. Remember just take care of them and I'm going to take first. And whatnot. But when you say when you go and point on Sean Paul now, I'm on Sean Paul face now. Cause I must say, I guess them don't like it no fans, and then sometimes if you come off like you're too like you're a bad man, them just let me show you up, say I'll boy. Them want boy up. Cause man say money for take my father out of prison, we do my father, blah blah. Go to them face General B say, don't me do them for you, me do them for you.
Oh wow.
Me do them for you, I want that. And so Mr. Vegas is saying, Mr. Vegas told the public last week, if it wasn't for General B, we probably wouldn't have Sean Paul today. So I didn't think that the artists go through all the time with Batman. Batman always try, you know? I always try fast with them and them something like, I don't know.
Be part of the entourage. It's crazy.
But yeah. But we did sidetrack a little bit. Yeah. What were we saying about Mystikal?
When we raped the girl?
Mystikal is a big rapist. I didn't know. Now I know.
When we raped the girl?
Never know.
Full stop.
As I say, you was a fan. I was a fan too, but I'm a fan no more.
No, definitely not. I've not been a fan.
Them lock him up and dash the key, please.
Dash it.
I don't think he must back road. That is third strike.
Yeah.
That we know about, is it? Third one that we know about.
Yeah, there could be more.
But I mean, honestly, this rape culture is a serious thing. I don't know if you guys heard recently. There's another person who's very popular. It's not an artist. Charlemagne the God. So there has been, speculations. Plus, he did admit raping someone already.
He did?
Yeah, there's a video that he. Okay, so Charlemagne was talking and he said he bought the Spanish fly. He gave the Spanish fly to the girl. Wow. She was drunk. They had sex, but he kept on saying they had sex. And in his mind, it wasn't rape. Oh. So the girl asked the next day what happened, and he said we had sex. And she said to him, he said that she said, "Oh, as long as it's you and not the other guys." So technically, it's still rape.
Wow.
And that is what he is saying. So he did admit that he bought the Spanish fly. He did admit that he gave it to her. He did admit that she was drunk out.
Right.
So there is this same person who keeps coming back and not suing. This whole, I think her name is Vanessa Reed. So there's this big documentary about her. There's another 3-hour episode that I sat down and watched with Tasha K talking to this girl. Very emotional. So this rape culture thing.
Yeah.
So Vanessa Reed is the one that Charlemagne.
Yeah, raped when she was 15 and he was 24.
What?
Wow.
24, 22.
The whole Spanish and gave her the Spanish fly and everything. But why is it so hard for men to understand consent? Because if I say no, I mean no.
But if they're drunk,
that's the next step, and I was going to that. If you have to have sex with a female when she is drunk or high or not conscious, that speaks volumes about you. Because you should have so much respect for yourself and for the female that you're like, okay, if this person isn't able to say yes to me consciously, then I shouldn't even be thinking about having sex with her. The main thing you probably should be thinking about, hey, okay, you need to make sure you're getting home safe. Or even if she stays by your house, either you put her in the bed and you sleep on the couch, or you leave her on the couch and you sleep on the bed, whatever case it is, whatever it is going to be, but you don't have sex with this person while they're unable to say to you, yeah, I want to have sex with you.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys noticed that he himself changed his image. So before, he used to be the one who used to talk about he's going to smell the ladies' seats when they get up, or he used to be very rude and nasty. So the first time she came out, that's when he cleaned up his image a bit. So he's more conscious and all these things.
I think he's more conscious, and he's more like the type, like he likes to pick on who comes up to the interview, like. Yeah,
but he doesn't do that as much as he used. He used to be disgusting back in the day.
Really, because I haven't been watching Breakfast Club like a long time, to be honest.
Yeah. So I will send you guys the video of him admitting to it, and I'll send you the recent video of her doing her tell-all, basically.
Wow. And I guess it's just so emotional for her too. So
it was
talking about that, relive all of that.
But you know what too? Rick Ross said a line in a song too, that last him a couple of endorsements. And Rick Ross said, I put Molly in her champagne. She ain't even know it. Rick Ross said that in a song. I think it's Future song. It was featured on the song. Yeah. But that one line.
Yeah.
But I said, but Rick Ross, that's rape.
Exactly. It is.
So if you get that almost. Yeah, it almost get cancelled like right through for that.
Yeah.
That's why you have to be careful, like when you're taking drinks from people. Make sure you see what's happening, or you mix that drink yourself. And even the bartenders sometimes are in it. You have to be 100%, like 100% aware of what's happening around you. Pour your own drinks if you can. Make sure you see what they're pouring in your cup. Don't leave your cup unattended.
I've offended people with that, but if I didn't see you do it, I'm sorry. No. I'm not saying that you're a bad person or anything. It's just that.
You never know.
Serious.
Because people will give you I'm the nicest person in the world.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, and then they're the ones that's doing it because they be the nice person to catch you off guard.
So I mean,
even the girl at Carabana where they drugged her, but she admitted, she's like, hey, I took a drink from someone I did not know. I was like, the first thing you do, you think, I don't know you ain't giving me no drinks.
Yeah, for real.
But that's the thing though, she could have just been in a happy mood. You still always have to be on guard.
At the Carabana
parade. But she caught herself, and then like she made people aware that hey, something is wrong here. When she did her test, she went to the hospital and she's like, something is wrong. And when they run her blood panel, they found that there was a foreign substance in her body.
I understand. Where they gonna do with her? Like where you gonna go?
Just take her away and wherever in that crowd.
If you see someone walking with a drunk person, you won't necessarily know it's not them friend.
Yeah, how many times do we really stop to ask?
Yeah.
Hey, are you good? Like, where are you taking this?
But even if the person not even if say the drug work on her or whatnot, is she gonna be like this? Like, why you wanna take advantage of somebody?
Yes. So that's what I was just saying. As long as
you're breathing.
That's sick. No, you're sick.
But you have those sick guys. Like the person is there, unconscious, and they find every excuse. Oh, she was flirting with me. Okay, she was flirting with you conscious. She's unconscious now. So how do you take out?
No, so I'm sick. I'm just gonna cry right now.
Yeah.
No, it's serious, and as females, like we have to be careful of the males that we're around. And sometimes you see your male friend treat a female that's not you is also an indication of hey, what type of person you're dealing with.
Right.
but you can't be turning blind eyes. And sometimes we hear stuff and we're like, maybe they're joking, but are they really joking?
No, I've been in a situation back in Jamaica where I had a drunk friend, and there were some guys who wanted to be helpful.
The helpful ones.
And, something in me told me that they're not trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
And so I had to be like, look, I just came out of my skin. I was just like, you're not taking my friend. You're not taking my friend.
But it's like, I'm grateful for the meals that I've known, because I've been, this is my second breakfast party, a Constant Sprint Golf Club, when all-inclusive parties were all-inclusive, right? And I'm drinking, and when that sun hit, and the sun rise, and I started feeling myself, I was like, I'm not feeling well, I know I'm going. And I turned to my brother, because I was there with him and his girlfriend. I was like, can you drive me home, because I live like 5 minutes from the video. I was like, can you drive me? He was like, what? I was like, I'm gonna pass out in about a minute or so. As I reached the car, bare things. Them carry me home, they make sure I was in the bed, they make sure water was at my on the bedside table, everything. I woke up and I did not feel like somebody tried to take advantage of me. And that's just go to show like the type of person that they were. Because the just point, it could have been a totally different situation, right?
Same
to
here.
be honest, enough time enough have to babysit people. Those people, they know them not, they're not the one driving. And them some of the, they just go extra hard with the liquor, they just drink. Yeah, my friend, I end up have to carry them home, put them in them bed. And yeah, it's something to me see.
By the way,
the most of the time I see if people that are foolish.
By the way, there was a party that happened recently that you were on stage. How did you get home? Fresh.
Which party that?
Fresh. I have video evidence.
How did you get home?
I was standing there and I just saw someone bounce on the stage. Then I hear the DJ said Bob. I turned around, I was like, Bob? The man bounced on stage about 3 times.
But it's sweet.
How did you get home?
At the same because the DJ them, but the juggling was fire, bro.
Builder?
Yeah.
How did you get home?
I drive. I'm for you. Listen to me. Driving is on my resume, okay, sweetie? Driving up on my resume. My left knee still hurt me, but driving
no, all the bouncing would have bounced because he was bouncing like the stage was elevated and him just he bounced up, like them a bunny rabbits. So all that bouncing.
Where were you bouncing?
Because he had to get up onto the stage.
Jump, bounce.
jump, same thing.
Jump.
So all that jumping up onto the stage, all when they had this old time dancehall segment where them a play like Panda River, Signal they playing. Bob in the middle of the party, so all of that, he bounce out the liquor, man. He bounce it out.
Yeah, the party's sweet.
He bounce it. Bob lick into the one of those dresser tables. Man didn't even realize he licked into the dresser table to backside.
What's about me?
It's my inner Hulk, inner Hulk.
Bouncing at the table and then he just hop onto the stage.
I swear to God, I remember that. You see, I saw party for nice. I saw for play a song nice. I look up at that table and boss me that even know. I saw party for nice. Play good.
No, sir.
That more, right? I know my shoes still dirty. That me like, yeah.
No, man.
That's great. Just should have been there. So my glimpse are still but never really serious, but my glimpse are like that, but never really serious.
Oh, you glimpse me?
Says, oh, it's all of them, I say, I saw party for nice.
When I did walk in, and it was after you bounced on the stage, and then I realized where you went. So I was like, oh shit! I was like, I was walking to take a seat.
You come walk in and stand up right at the table, but then
but I didn't have on my glasses.
Then I get sidetracked. I say, oh,
you got sidetracked.
Yeah. But man, they said the NSC did that beat, bro. The NSC that beat, bro.
Kick it on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so party for nice. So when the party extra nice, I go drink extra, I go hard, is it? I gotta look up at that table and hurt
I'm just scared that once I'm driving, especially in Jamaica, I'm gonna be honest, in Jamaica I didn't care, but here, because I know the police and I don't want a DUI charge. So once I'm driving, I am careful of the amount of alcohol and most times that I intake.
But even when I'm not driving, I still kind of,
You know, when I'm not driving, I'm more like, I want a buzz. I want to be buzzy.
I don't know. It's something about me. I just always.
That's the way I just say it. Say it again.
No, I heard her.
I want to be buzzy.
Right.
Buzzy.
Not true. Me used to say it to them. So.
Yeah, man, but that is the way. That is it.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Like a party's an escape, as we talked about last time. Like party's an escape, yo.
For the time to when you're bored, you have to drink up so you can feel the vibes.
Yeah, you're home, you open a bottle of wine.
I don't do that anymore.
What do you mean?
Really?
When I'm bored at a party, I don't drink.
Oh no, we're talking at home though.
Oh. When I'm bored at home, I just watch TV.
How about drink, man? I feel about nice in yourself.
Well, normally having a glass of wine.
And a chips. Have a drink and a chips.
Yeah.
Have a wine.
But we have to drink we are not saying not to drink responsibly. We have to drink responsibly. Know your limits. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings. Have someone you can trust when you're going out. Key. Someone you can trust.
Can't believe me up on that table.
You did.
I don't remember that.
You look here, I keep the buckets.
But many hurt myself.
So he hit into the table, hit off all of the empty bottles that were on the table. The bucket nearly fell.
Oh God, me embarrassed. I said this back here, man.
I video that part because, I was in shock.
That's somebody nice.
You were not. Well, when the third time when the man jumped onto the stage.
So the table at in Bongs is somebody else's table?
Yeah, but it's the man's table, so.
And buckle drop on or something?
Okay.
It was empty bottle.
Because some people are very uptight so when you bounce them things.
Because everybody is, It
wasn't that type of party. We had no screw face.
No, and it was the
vibe was nice, man.
The vibe was too nice for people to screw.
It was team outside table, so.
I don't remember that. God, no. There's not so many other Americans.
The second time, you know why you need? No, because when you were jumping up the third time, you never jumped properly, so you kind of fell on your knees and then you got up.
What 3 times I go up there? Yo, next time.
Thrice.
Don't judge me, just.
That's just a
3 times. That was the highlight of the party for me.
Me, I only sent a video of him and all I had to do was shake my head up.
Me?
3 times.
Nice.
I'm very happy the party was nice.
You should have come.
The what?
You should have come.
No, she boycott parties for the
next
summer.
time.
I don't say.
I've been to parties during the summer.
You went?
Yeah, man, I saw a couple brunches and stuff.
Exactly.
You were
the summer was not just the last part.
You never gonna brunch?
I didn't go to any brunch.
I never see other brunch at EST in summertime.
Yeah.
I did winter. That's summer.
Which brunch?
On brunch they keep
Frunching?
A frunching?
That was April.
What's summer man?
I'm talking since July when the sun
That's what July I go to.
Of
see her outside.
course
I've seen her outside.
Just went to Junior Jones.
In a party that
Some of that one.
One. You haven't been to any since.
well since, but I've been before that.
Yeah, so you didn't go to the. That's my point. You never go to any party this summer.
I did. When was Junior Jones?
July 1st. June 30th.
No, I went to outside thing. Wasn't that a party too?
Outside Saturdays when you passed through for 15 minutes?
No, there was one outside.
Oh, that one, the anniversary.
That's a party.
Okay, cool. So you went to one for the summer?
No. Multiple. Anyway.
Okay.